state your name?
Yeah, my name is Campagna.
And what do you do, Frank?
I'm an artist, pretty much. I own a gallery, but I'm basically an artist that's having fun. I've been doing art since, I can't remember, high school. Before that even. I started taking it serious when I got in high school.
Cool.
I have to say the biggest thing that influenced me to become an artist was I had some friends in a band. They're a couple of years older than me, and they got signed to Led Zeppelin's record label, Swan Song Records. So Led Zeppelin was first, Bad Company was second, and my friend's band called Rain was third. And they showed up for Electric Ladyland in New York City, and their singer showed up late, and they canceled their contract, and all of a sudden there were 4 other guys, really all 5 of them, from that point on never had a music career. I wasn't sure if I wanted to be a musician or an artist, but when that happened, I realized if anybody's going to screw me over, it's going to be me. So I decided I'm going to jump into visual art and be responsible for my own screw-ups. I guess I'm level-headed just because I know that nobody's a star. We're all just people. We're all just living. It's not easy to live. It's especially not easy to be an artist because for the most part, schools nowadays, and they don't teach you to be an artist. They don't want you to be a musician or an artist or a dancer or whatever, except for the arts magnet in high school. But the rest of them, forget it. They're getting rid of individuality whatsoever altogether as much as they possibly can, and trying to strike everybody down to being drones that basically just march in line together at the same time and do the same damn thing. Because of the state of the way things are going these days, and unfortunately I don't see any turning back on that, I think it's really important to encourage individuality. If you don't fit in, that's really a good thing. Just because you don't fit into the marching orders of the football team or, whatever, the army or whatever, doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that you've got something else to give, and it's important to be encouraged on that front. Kettle, Kirk Hopper and I kicked around the idea of opening a gallery back in the early 2000s. By 2005, the Deep Elm neighborhood was really hitting rock bottom. A lot of the property owners came to me, were asking me, what do we do? And I said, it's your own damn fault. We're just leasing anybody and taking advantage of people that are trying to make businesses go on when they don't have their shit together. And one guy came to me, and he owned the space that Kettle used to be in. And he was always like a dad to me. He let me slide when I was behind like $2,000 because I'd gone through a divorce and my kids needed me, and he said, don't worry about it. And I said, man, I can pay you back this way, and he's like, don't worry about it, just take care of your kids. And so when he asked me, he was very cool about it. He just, what do we do to bring the neighborhood back? And I said, it's simple, just bring it back to its roots. And he said, is there any of my buildings you want to play with? And I said, that one looks great, And because I felt fortunate to have made my living as an artist for, at that point, 25 plus years, I thought it was really important to try and encourage other artists for the reason I just said, because it's important to be an artist. You need a break. Nobody really gave me a break. There are like 2 artists that I can think of in my entire life that actually helped me out. I couldn't tell you how many galleries and artists and that kind of stuff were all snobby and stuff, and looking down their nose at me, and like, yeah, no way, kid, you don't stand a chance in this world. I know what I'm doing. I ain't sharing the secrets with you. And it was just like, watch this. I'll show you how to do it right. Pass it forward, So that's kind of how Kettle started. I'd have to say it's a real honor to be recognized. I'm not real thrilled with the Lifetime Achievement Award yet, just because I'm not done yet. I've still got a lot of ideas and a lot of things I want to execute before my time is gone. And it seems like that's something you give to somebody old, and I don't think I'm old yet. Could be, but yeah, philanthropist, that's cool because it's important to me to encourage other artists. I think it's just important. That's all. Winning the best gallery. The best gallery. Well, I tend to think Kettle is the best gallery just because we've been supporting local art and open arms and encouraging young artists and mid-career artists for 10 years now. And I think that that's a very important thing to do. The funny thing about running a gallery is because I'm an artist, I understand being an artist. That's first and foremost. I don't think a lot of gallery owners get that. I look at portfolios all the time, and there's some artists that come in here and they're good. They're really good. You know what? They know they're good. And they got the attitude like, yeah, they're doing me a favor for walking in my door, that kind of stuff. And I'd rather not have them in my gallery, but there's some other artists that come in and we do portfolio reviews, and I'll look at stuff, and I don't believe in giving harsh criticism. I prefer to point in the right direction and say, this is what I'd like to see you work on, or, you're doing one thing here and another thing here, maybe you brought those two things together, point them in the right direction anyway, as far as what I know that gallery owners want, not necessarily even me, but just gallery owners in general. So it's very rewarding to see artists come together, and, when they're almost there, nurture them along, and introduce them to the other artists in the crowd, and really the rest of the Kettle gang will help them out. Kind of smother them with love if they can hang, and they stand a chance of hanging the Kettle on a regular basis. I gotta admit, I had mixed feelings at first because I didn't know what the hell you're up to. The DFW Art Awards, I heard some people saying, what the hell is this? I'm upset. Who are these people? They don't even nominate some people and other people, I'm sure you heard it already, But first off, I just had to say in your defense all along, man, they picked a good name. It's a really good name, So, yeah, it's a really great name, and the fact that it's a nomination by your peers and other people that you know, and hell, you don't even know, but they may know you by reputation or whatever. I think it's really an honorable thing to have been included in this. I can't thank my artist enough, I can't thank the Deep Elm community enough. I can't thank Deep Elm 42 or Don Cass enough. There's just an awful lot of people throughout my lifetime that have come through that I can't thank enough. My mother, my sister, my family, all that good stuff, So many people that I'm, family with that I'm not related to by blood more than anything. It's just, I'm grateful to be here and for people to have believed in my zany ideas and concepts enough to allow me to get away with it this long.